Hi everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you haven't been to my channel before, welcome. My name is Erin, and I enjoy making videos all about living, learning, and creating by any means necessary. So, as I promised in my unboxing of my 2018 Erin Condren Life Planner, I am doing a compare and contrast of last year's planner to this year's planner. It seemed like last year's planner had a little bit of controversy to it. If I recall correctly, I think this was the first year where the planner wasn't entirely American made, and just other issues that really made customers hesitant to buy the planner for this year. And I'll admit, I was one of them. I was a little disappointed when I got my planner, and I'll tell you guys why as I go through this compare and contrast. But I did go forth and buy the one for 2018. I really enjoyed just utilizing it in my everyday life. I just felt that it was an excellent tool for me in my creative arsenal, and I just really didn't care to change brands. So if you are still hesitating on whether or not to purchase the Life Planner for this year, well, this is the video for you, and just keep on watching. So let's just jump into just overall the design. I picked this cover for my first planner. I did like this cover. I thought it was really nice, nice, clean. I had no issues about the cover. And this is actually a new cover for this year. It kind of has this nice rose gold, shimmery, metallic kind of look to it, and this really nicely done photo of these flowers here, and you can see them on the back as well. I think I actually misplaced the ruler on my 2017 planner, and the ruler here, it's basically the same thing. It just has this nice little pattern on here, which you'll see throughout this video, and I actually really like this pattern on a lot of the accessories for this year's planner. Alright, so let's get into the first couple of pages. Hope you guys can see both of these correctly. So they both still have these little panels where you can use dry erase markers to write things down. As you can see, they have definitely overall changed the overall design scheme from this year to last year. So last year they had these watercolor circles here, but this year they have these little watercolor like paint dabs, it almost looks like. Personally, I like this a lot better. I just like it that it's not quite so geometric and just a little bit more organic, I guess, but that's just a matter of personal taste for me. Okay, so now we're just going to come to the first page. So this is my life page. They changed it from this kind of regular text to this really pretty hand scripted text, which I really like. And I think one thing that a lot of people are going to be very, very happy about is that they now have the Proud to Say Made in America label on here. A lot of people were really upset that a lot of the 2017 planner was clearly outsourced, and it appears that they have listened to those complaints and that these are now being made primarily on US soil. So that's fantastic in my opinion. We have some of our motivational quotes here. So last year's we had everything you now know was once unknown. I don't know if you can really do that. Let me move these around. So these were last year's quotes. So last year's was everything you now know was once unknown. And then we have make room for good things to begin. And then this year's are do all that you can and all that you thought you could not, and a little progress each day adds up to big results. And let's see the calendars here. So last year's, sorry, I've never done one of these kinds of comparing videos before, so please forgive me for being a little all over the place here. So last year's calendar had this little watercolor design, which I thought was okay. I really didn't use the year-long calendar, and also last year, as you can see, I actually ordered my planner in the middle of 2016, and then it bled into 2017. And then we also have the same one here, but they don't have like the little watercolor pattern here. But again, they have switched from kind of a almost looks like a Times New Roman kind of font to a very pretty scripted font, which I think looks so much better in my opinion. But again, that's a matter of taste. And do they have, okay, they did have these open boxes last year. And the quotes from last year is, your greatest success is believing in yourself. And I didn't really utilize these last year, but I'm planning on doing that for this year. This year I really want to utilize all parts of my planner. But we will talk about that in another video. And here is this year's, I'm gonna call this a goal page. I don't know if this has an official name, where there seems to be a lot more room for writing, and there's not the individual label on top of each box, which I think is fine. It kind of gives you a little bit more creative room to play around with these and do with them what you want. And these are my little sticky notes that I talked about in my previous video, and I'll link that if you guys would like to check that out. And let's see here, this is last year's. Okay, so here's the biggest difference that I think is my favorite update to this year's planner so far. So last year, they just had a big blank space with lines to write on. But this year they have these 4 little circles and then some more space to write with. And I really like this because I really want to use this to talk about 4 specific goals that I want to work on for the month. And so in this space you can kind of write down your plan for achieving those goals and just keeping them in mind throughout the year. This one does have a little bit more freedom, but honestly I think this one just looks so much prettier, and again with the new design scheme with the little paint dabs and the watercolor, I think that's really nice. Alright, so now we're going to go into just a little comparison of one of the bigger issues surrounding this planner, especially last year. The print quality was a big complaint last year. I watched lots of unboxing videos with the 2017 planners, and a lot of people were extremely disappointed with the print quality. You can't really see it very much here, but you can tell that the lines are a little bit blurred in the words and the background, and even the Erin Condren logo on the bottom corner was a little blurry as well. But here the printing seems to be much sharper, and I'll also show you another example of that in the calendar. Now this was something that a lot of people were complaining about, that the text on the holidays on the monthly calendar was really blurry. And if you can just compare, let's see, this is last year's, see all these guys are a bit blurry, and then with this year's, so if you look at New Year's Day, it came out so much better. And even just the print quality up here is so much sharper and so much better quality than last year's. And again, I really love this kind of paint texture that they're using throughout this year's planner. Last year's was a little bit drab. It just had these plain solid colored blocks. And I'm just liking just these really pretty textures, just so much more than last year. And again, I think that's kind of a matter of taste, but I like this a lot better. Let's see, what else can we chat about? I also changed my layouts from last year's to this year's, and that's just because my needs dramatically changed. As you can see, this is from when I was at a very busy job, just all my to-do lists and everything else that I needed to get done. And then in October, I ended up changing jobs, and just my schedule freed up a lot more, and I really didn't need the hour-by-hour scheduling format. So with this year, I just got the horizontal layout, and I really like it. I like how much space that there is, and I can do a lot more with it, and I can still make my little lists and everything else with my sticky notes, and yeah. And just overall, this design just seems a lot more cleaner to me. I like that it has this nice white space with the little paint dabs. It gives it a nice accent without being too busy, and I don't think this is necessarily busy per se. I just think that this design looks a lot cleaner. So overall, I can definitely say that the print quality is no longer an issue for this year's planner. So if your biggest concern, especially from last year, is the print quality, then I can most definitely reassure you that they have listened and they have upped their game on their print quality. So now that we've gone through all of the, I think, the major portions of the planner, let's talk about the stickers. So as you can see, there is a brand new sticker page that has a lot more of like the fun stickers and the stickers that you would get in the separate sticker books. I'm not sure that it's replacing the sample sticker book that you get last year. And as you can see, you only got a really small handful of stickers, but this is quite generous in my opinion. So you get this page and you get this page as well. Whereas with this one, you only got the normal stickers. So let's just keep flipping through. So I really like these new stickers with the white box on them, because sometimes with these stickers, especially with some of the darker colors, it's hard to see what you're writing on, so it's nice to have these stickers with a little white space in there. And these can also be used to signify events that are more important than just events that are written on the solid stickers. But they do have a page of solid stickers as well, and they did change the colors. So last year's they were blue, orange, yellow, pink, and purple. And this year they are, looks like a teal, green, a darker green, a purple, and a pink. And I really like these colors. I think these are the same as last year, the same blue, orange, yellow, pink, and purple. So the one big thing that they didn't carry over from last year is that they have all of these stickers that have these events pre-written on them. And I mean, I guess I'm honestly okay with that, just because as you can see, I didn't really use a lot of them. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't get mani-pedis on a constant basis. I also don't go on vacations on a constant basis. And then there's games, day off. I did use the day off stickers, but I like that there's more room to kind of customize them to your own preferences rather than sticking to what they give you. Okay, and I think that's it for the sticker portion. And let's talk about the pouch. So I haven't put anything in my pouch yet, but as you can see, they changed it over from the circles to the little paint dabs. I think it looks really cute. I think they look really nice. I have no issues with the new pouch this year. I don't think, as far as I don't know if anybody had any issues with last year's pouch this year's, but I just thought I'd mention it anyway. And so since I'm here, I'm also going to quickly discuss last year's stickers and this year's stickers. This one is the designer sticker book, edition 2, and this is the designer sticker book, edition 3. So this one continued with the watercolor inspired theme. There was some metallics in there and different colors of metallics. So here we had the golds and we have some silver. We have a little bit of rose gold. A lot of stickers like with quotes and things on them. I really didn't get much use out of them, but I got a lot of use out of these banner stickers. I like those a lot. Let's see. I got a lot of use out of these metallic banners as well. I kind of use these to signify very important events. And I really like these little list stickers as well. I got a lot of use out of these, especially when my days got really, really busy. And that's about it for this sticker book. But then comparing it to this year's book, this year seems to have a lot more small stickers, which I actually really like. And they have these cool new half circle stickers. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to utilize them, but I think they're really, really cute. And something different too. And once again, they have different levels and different tones of metallic. So we have the silver, we have the rose gold, and we have the regular gold. And I like these new little hashtag things. I think those are really cute. And these banners seem a lot larger and thicker than last year's. So let me just, let's see. Yeah, these are definitely a lot bigger and a lot thicker. And they also have some really cute, like, really fun kind of stickers. So like they have the OMG, these little text bubbles, congratulations, let's celebrate, happy birthday. Just cute and fun, and all kinds of different shapes and sizes, because last year's they seemed to just have a standard shape and size across the board of everything, but this gives you a really nice variety of colors and shapes for any and all occasions. So I really like that change. And then we have the standard size banners as well. Another page of those. But yeah, I really like the new sticker book, and they have this page on the back as well with the little dots, which again I think serves kind of as a sample of the other sticker books, so you don't have to have like that separate little book. It's all in here. But yeah, I honestly think I like this better than last year's. I think it has a lot more variety in it, a lot more different things you can do with it, and it doesn't just have a standard across the board design for all of the stickers. So that's it for the stickers. And the one last thing that I wanted to chat about before I wrap this up is the extra pages in the back. So these are the start of the back pages from last year's planner. They just have some blank notebook space. This one has the same notebook space in there as well. We go to the next page, we have another set of blank notebook pages. This year has the same thing, just has these little guys in the corners rather than this big banner up here, which actually gives you a little bit more writing space, which is nice. And last year's had another set of pages. And this year, instead of having a third set of notebook pages, there's a set of dot pages, which is similar to what you would see in a bullet journal. If you've never seen these before, I'll show you a little close-up. There are little dots here. I do think this is a nice addition, but the thing is about bullet journaling type of activities, I guess, you need several of these pages. So I'm wondering if maybe they're going to start coming up with a dot notebook, or if they already have come out with a dot notebook. But I think it's nice. It's a nice little change. We got another set of dots here. And last year's had the grid set, and as you can see, I really didn't use it. And we have another set of grid paper, which again, I really didn't use. And then here they just had some blank spaces just to write whatever you wanted in. But this year, which I think is really cute and really fun, is that they give you coloring pages. And they give you 3, 4 coloring pages, and it's kind of a nod to last year, which I think is kind of funny. But yeah, I really like this. I think that the coloring pages are a really nice step in a different direction. I think a lot of people will find them very useful. I actually kind of want to do a coloring video with one of these pages as well. So if you'd like to see a video or a time lapse of me coloring one of these pages, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I will do my best to make that happen. Alright, so I think that's just about it. Just one last thing that I also forgot to put in there was the calendars for the following year. So was the calendars for the following year. So again, there was this little watercolor pattern here, which again I thought was okay, and these 4 spaces to write any major events, which I probably should start doing because I'm going to do a plan with me video for my Erin Condren planner within the next couple of weeks. And then here is just again more of a clean design, a nice script font here along the modern font as well. And these little in the coming year boxes as well. So in summary, if you are concerned about purchasing a planner for this year due to the complaints of last year, I would say that all of the complaints that at least I had have been addressed. The print quality has been stepped up so high. They came out with this really nice, new, pretty design. I think that they've changed most of the pages in ways that, in my opinion, are very positive. And just overall, this is a much better quality product than last year's. So I would honestly say go for it. And I really like the new design of the stickers. I like the new designs of the pages. And I am really looking forward to filling these pages with all my plans and goals and aspirations for this year. So with that, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you guys would like to see more planning videos, make sure to leave me a comment with any suggestions or thoughts on what I should do next. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!